Oh, it's a beautiful day, absolutely stunning with the sun. I've got my trailer full of rubble. Let's go and take a ride to the tip. I'll bring you with me. You can enjoy the rolling hills of the French Allier region. Right, let me explain a little bit about the electricity situation in the bathroom and why I'm struggling with it. So, if we draw the bathroom, let me see, so that is the wall with the door opening, and then this is the new wall that I built, which basically has the shower stall, huh? So there's another wall here, something like that. That's my shower stall, just to give you an impression. Now my electricity comes in here somewhere through the wall into the other room next to it. This room, which is going to be our bathroom. Where do we want to have electricity? Well, first of all, we need electricity for my laundry, which is going to be positioned here, right on top of each other, the dryer and the washer. So there's going to be electricity running. Oh, let me get another color. Especially for this occasion, I bought colors. What do we do? Which color? Is it green that you said? We do green. So electricity needs to run, and it's going to run over the floor because we're going to raise the floor anyway. And it's going to run here to my laundry. There will be a dedicated line for the washing machine on a dedicated breaker. That's one. So now we go to another color, because the rest of the electricity is all going on the same breaker. So there's a line coming out here again, and that will have a line to power points here in the back for, say, the dryer, which will consume less power, and also other consumables like a power plug where you can plug in your iron for ironing clothes, stuff like that. Oh, and also probably power for the outside lighting, which will be somewhere here, and probably an outlet on the exterior as well. And then we're going to have lights. Where are we going to have our lights? We're going to have a light sitting on the wall over here. Orange will, the yellow doesn't stick. Oh, that's funny. We're going to have a light here. Oh yeah, and then we have our vanity. That's going to be here, right? Our vanity. I should draw that in. That's our vanity with a mirror. That's the mirror. And then left and right of the mirror, we also want to have lights. These are going to be 2 lights. And then, yeah, we have about 3 lights in the ceiling. I'm just hanging them here. These are our ceiling lights. And these 2. Right, now what I want is a light switch here by which we can control. Oh no, hey, hello, we have another light here. We have a light hanging here above the toilet. It's going to be like a fancy light. A view from above. And here is our vanity. And here is our shower stall, and here is our built-in cupboards. Then we're going to need a light here above our toilet. This is going to be a light. We're going to have a light here on the back wall. We're going to have 2 lights left and right of the vanity, and we're going to have 3 spotlights on the ceiling. That's my lighting situation. And then I want to have, I've got this double, what do you call it? Double toggle light switch. And I would like to control, yeah, all the lights with 2 switches. Probably these 3 separate and then the others together on another switch. So how am I going to wire this all? Now basically it's going to run over this back wall, the majority of that. And that back wall looks something like this, with my wires coming out of the wall there. Then I've got my light switch, say, here. So I gotta have a cable going there. Yeah, basically that one is either my face or my 0, I don't know. It needs to go to the switch. And then out of the switch, we need here, in the ceiling. Oh, bugger, I need. Basically what I could do is have a box below, having one cable coming out from one switch, and this is then divided into 3. These 3, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, and one coming out of the other switch and going into 4, and then running. And then we have another phase, the phase or the minus, and that can also go to a box. and from that box it can go to all the lights, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be 7 coming out. What is it, what is it, Bok Bok? Do you know what I'm talking about? Huh? Just schatje. Oh, good, 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 good. I mean, it's easy enough to run all the cables one after another, just following the recipe basically. Yep, and then you can have a better look, see what's going on here. Yeah, what do you think? We gotta do those 2 boxes, because that makes that we only have to run 2 cables through that small pipe, small diameter pipe, and then from these divider boxes we run the cables to the individual lights. You know what I mean? But the problem is, if something doesn't work, you need to be able to open these boxes to check. You never know, right? Hey, hey. And these will be sitting in the wall under a big layer of render. I think I will do that. God, so complicated. Let's just get started and see how we go. Failure is always an option, right? It is so incredibly nice to work with a light like this on your head. It's just seeing everything sharp and illuminated is worth so much. I have bought myself a new mask, a dust mask, for this kind of work, which is a full face mask. I actually had to go to the doctor, to the GP last week, because I had dust in my eyes from all this cutting and grinding and sanding. Dust gets under my goggles. My goggles often fog up, and then I lift them up or out of the way. Dust got in. It's just, I've been dripping my eyes and rinsing my eyes and flushing them out. Yeah, Nadia said, just get yourself a full face mask and be done with it. I received these nose foamy bits that go with the base camp mask. I had a problem last time that my goggles were still fogging up after when wearing the base camp mask. But apparently when you stick one of these nose bridges, I have to look for the right name, foamy thingies, when you stick them in your mask, then it should close off even better. Now we're going to use that, but not during this grinding job, because you know what, testing out a new mask like this one, this nylon mesh mask with inner mask, it's just not fair to test it during this kind of work, because that's not what they're designed for. That's mean. Oh, yeah, I can see that working. Okay, well, we'll test that with another job. But for this job, we need to have some serious heavy-duty gear. So I still have to cut a bunch of channels. I have an idea of how my electrics is going to run. I had problems with a double tap switch. Wasn't clear how it should have been wired. I asked my dad yesterday. My dad couldn't even find it, while he is a certified all-round builder, I think.
I tested it, I run it through with the multimeter, and now I have an understanding of how it works and how it should be wired. So yeah, I have to cut channels. It's the worst job there is in this house. Honestly, there's not a more horrible job to do, but it needs to be done, because then I can close this wall off and render it, and render the whole bathroom and make it one beautiful white heavenly space. So let's get to work. So I've just installed a power line dedicated for the laundry machine, which was a fairly easy job, of course, because it's just a length of cabling through ducting, flexible ducting, through the wall, in a pipe in the wall, and then here, and that's about it so far. But now I'm going to start with this bit here. You know, this job would be really easy for me to do if it was just putting bits and pieces together like a puzzle. Then I could do it fairly easily, but the whole thing is that if you stick bits together, there's joints, and it usually goes wrong in those joints. That's where errors start occurring. So the difficulty that I had with the whole design of the electrical system here is that I want to do it with as least amount of junctions and joints. I want to do it all in one go and as efficient as possible, and I just can't get my head wrapped around it, in all honesty. I've got a few ideas, but that's about it. So I'm just going to puzzle pieces and bits together, and then once I have a clear idea, I will probably be able to replace the bits for longer bits with less joints. So yeah, I'm just going to start, and I'm going to start by drilling in the wall another pipe, a dedicated conduit for the group of lights and the dryer and the outside exterior door light and an outside exterior power outlet. Oh, and the floor heating. Yeah, also the floor heating. Yeah. The bathroom is going to consume more power than any other part in the house. Well, we'll have an electric oven, but that's about it in the kitchen. For the rest, it's really the bathroom. The bathroom is really the most complicated part of the house. Once I get this squared off, the rest is gonna be easy bits, easy peasy. Right, let's get started with a hole in the wall. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, before I forget it, thank you very much for watching all the way until the end. Thank you very much for subscribing, for liking, for sharing. Big thanks to the people below here for buying me a coffee. If you would like to buy me a coffee, you think I deserved it, then see the link below or in the description of the video. Right, Electra, what have we got? Let me show you. Okay, let's just start where we need to start. That is here. I've got two coils there in the corner. One coil, one ducting coil with wiring is for my laundry machine, and the other one is for the lighting. Now these coils are long enough to reach all the way along the wall to my distribution board, my breaker panel. I'm not gonna chip and grind the wall here right now because it's just there's too much stuff going on here. We'll do that later. At least that's this part is done. It's going through the wall, through piping, and then on the bathroom side it's coming out. We got one which is going to be for yeah, the laundry machine, and then the other one is going to be for my lighting, etc. here along the wall. So now I've got to start puzzling. Now I've got to start putting boxes in. Yeah, start puzzling. You're gonna see that next time. Yeah. Alright people, thank you very much. See you next time. Bye now.